Hello, this is the Negro Exciting News Fun Show, and I'm your host, DJS. So, the topic of conversation today is should prostitution be legalized? Yeah, now I was listening to LBC radio today, and no, not LBC, it was BBC radio, wasn't it? Yeah, it was BBC radio. And I didn't hear the whole story from the beginning, but there was a brothel keeper was talking about her life story, and it was pretty interesting from what I heard. I mean, I didn't get her full name, but her name was definitely Viv. Yeah. So this Viv was somehow she married a man, but he was okay with her running brothels, and he was okay with her being with other men. Yeah. And that's what made me think to cover this conversation. But with this woman, she seemed to think there's a difference between prostitution and keeping a brothel. As far as I know, a brothel is a group of people having sex, yeah? Or a house full of people having sex. It's a group of people having sex, one way or the other, and prostitution might be, one-on-one. I mean, I don't know how she can see a difference between it. It's all the same, yeah? It's for money, one way or the other, isn't it? Money pot crosses hands, yeah? And she was talking about when the police once raided her business, and there was posters on the wall about a big upcoming event in a few days' time, and they raided at the wrong time. I really don't know. It doesn't make no sense to me, yeah? But the question is, should prostitution be legalized, yeah? I mean, times are hard now. The economy is low, yeah? I mean, why shouldn't a woman sell herself, yeah? This whole world is about money, yeah? I mean, you might grow up thinking it's not, but, the older you get, the more you realize, it's all about cold, hard cash, yeah? And if you don't have this money, you're not going to survive. You're going to end up in the street. You're going to have a horrible life where you're suffering, yeah? So, if a girl or woman wants to sell herself for money, yeah, you'll be able to do it. What's wrong with it? It's none of your business. Do you know what I mean? It's not your daughter. It's not your wife. It's not your sister. It's not your child. Yeah? So if she wants to sell herself, that's nothing to do with you. Yeah? I mean, there's not that much jobs anymore. Yeah? It's all going to automation. Machines are taking the jobs humans once used to do. Maybe a woman should be able to sell herself. What's wrong with that? I mean, going back to like 2007, when what do they call it? The credit crunch? Is that what they was calling it? The credit crunch. Yeah, the financial problems. I mean, I think about 2008, 2009, there were stories about, women in Spain who once had jobs, yeah. Now they were literally in the street selling themselves. You could see them doing it. The cameras were showing. They used to work. Now there's no job. She had to survive. She was in the street, dressed sexy, hanging around cars with men, acting slutty, sexy, whatever you want to call it, to get business. I mean, is she wrong? What's she supposed to do? Yeah? Crawl under a bridge and sleep under a bridge. Sleep on a park bench. Sleep. What's she supposed to do? Sleep in a hedge, like sleep in a bush, like a hedgehog. Yeah? I mean, once you go down, there's no coming back up. Yeah? I mean, once you're homeless, you can get a mental problem and your life's finished. I'm a woman for going to sell herself, to keep a roof over her head and keep her life continuing. You can't really blame her. Well, you can blame her. It's up to you. But me personally, I wouldn't blame her. Yeah? I remember a few years ago, a woman was in Germany. She was unemployed, and she went to sign to get her money. And the person behind the desk in the benefit office in Germany said, well, why don't you go into escorting? She's like, what? I beg your pardon? How dare you? So yes, you can't keep getting our money. Why don't you go into escorting? That was a big story about 3 years ago on YouTube. Yeah. I mean, is anything really wrong with it? You know, if you go down central London, you'll see working girls have their cards in phone boxes. You know, you got a picture of an attractive girl, woman. If you want to meet her for a massage or sex, you just ring the number. Bing, 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 bing. Hello. This is Kimberly. Yes, it's Kimberly. How much do you charge? Oh, £150 an hour. What's the address? Blah, 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 blah. See you soon. Okay, bye. Go meet Kimberly. Kimberly's happy. You're happy. What's wrong with that? Yeah. I mean, a lot of women, they won't like it because maybe they're not attractive. Maybe they're past the age of where a man would be interested in them, or maybe they have health issues. But I'll tell you something for sure. I know a lot of women will get older and regret not going into prostitution, yeah, or pole dancing, lap dancing, stripping, whatever, yeah, because when they're older and they're suffering because they don't have no money and they're looking for their pension to survive, and the government has stolen the money. All the money you put into the pension pot has been stolen, and there's no money for you. This woman who was once beautiful or attractive, had a good figure, would be thinking, oh, damn and blast. If I went into prostitution like my friend, I could have had money now saved. I wouldn't be suffering here now. Yeah? Now she's old, past her best, she put on weight. She's trying to find a man who can support her. But, if she had gone and done her stuff back in the day, she could have been yeah. So, it's up to them. I mean, I know there's girls here in the UK, they go to Amsterdam, they go to Holland to do prostitution. Yeah. But they just say, oh, I'm living in Amsterdam, I'm living in Holland. And they think you don't know what they're doing there. I know what you're doing there, but I don't grudge you for it. And it's none of my business. You don't have to tell me you do escorting or prostitution. Well, good luck to you. I know who you be. Yeah? She's got to do what she's got to do, yeah? And we're not on this planet Earth to suffer. Now, right now, they're doing all kinds of silliness now in this country. They don't want people to have money, yeah? You got minimum wage jobs, yeah? Oh, what was they doing this thing? What was it called again? Some silly thing when you're not even getting hours for work. Yeah? Sack you, or it was utterly ridiculous. You're getting 2 days of work a week. How can you survive on 2 days of work a week? Yeah? And it's all one big ploy just to spoil everything. Yeah? So if she wants to go and do prostitution, it's up to her. Yeah? And she can buy a house, she can buy a property abroad, she can drive around in a nice car, she can wear nice clothes, she can wear fur coats, she can wear Louis Vuitton shoes with red bottom soles, she can buy a diamond ring. Yeah? She can look after her family. Yeah? Don't hate on her. If she wants to do it, it's up to her. Yeah? It's just a job now. Prostitution is just another job. So the question is, should the UK government, yeah, or should even the Euro government, the European Parliament, just legalize prostitution and take away the stigma of being a prostitute? Yeah? It's her body. She has the right to do what she wants to do. Yeah? Don't judge people. No, never judge a person till you've walked a mile in their shoes. You know, I mean, I was listening to the radio today. They were talking about children coming to school, they haven't eaten, there's no food. It's not a joke out there now. People need to survive. Yeah. So if she decides she wants to sell her body for money, it's up to her. You know, don't judge her. Yeah. Remember, it's called the oldest profession, and that's for a reason. Before governments created jobs for people to do, that's what women done. You know. I mean, everything's valued in this life because of its worth and its beauty. So if a woman's beautiful or attractive, or maybe she's not even pretty. Maybe she's a fucking, she's 3 out of 10. She's 3 out of 10. The face isn't attractive, but she goes to the gym and she works out. It's like, whoa, look at this woman. She works hard. She got a good body. She wears nice clothes, and a man is willing to pay her for sex, pay her for massage. Yeah, why would you grudge her? Let her go and survive. Why don't you want her to survive? Yeah, let her survive. Let her thrive. Let her get on the property ladder. Yeah. Why must everyone be suffering? Yeah, waiting for a bus, waiting for a tube. Yeah. Why can't she just drive her car or be able to call a taxi and go up and down? Yeah. Why shouldn't she be able to go on holiday 3 times a year, 4 times a year? Why shouldn't she be able to be on the internet, yeah, and have clients all over the world, flying here, flying there, getting good money? Why must everyone suffer? We get one life. We're not all here to suffer. So the question is, should the UK government or should even the Euro government, yeah, legalize prostitution? Please put any questions or comments below. Please subscribe, click the like button, or click the hate button. EJS, and I'm out.